Brown, free player on the attacking 45, avails of it, and that's a reckless challenge by Peter Lawler, and a free for Waterford straight in front of the goal. Fouled was Dave Bennett. Dave Bennett fouled, and Clem Smith getting to know Tony Brown as if they didn't know one another before today.
I think Clem Smith might have been a bit imprudent there, man. He's going to be spoken to by the referee, and he'd do well to stay on the park. Tony Brown and Clem Smith getting into a bit of an altercation after a foul by Peter Lawler. In fairness to Lawler, he tried to play the slitter and didn't succeed in doing so. But it'll be interesting to see what the referee does here.
4-9 to 3-9, that's the story of the day. 4-9 to 3-9, that's the story of the day so far in the second half of this Munster Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. The free stands. It's a free for Waterford. They lead by 3. The time, 19 minutes gone in the second half. The free taker, Dave Bennett of Lismore, wearing 9. One of the few players to actually play in his selected position today, I think, aside from goalkeepers and a few others. Here comes Dave Bennett now, the free taker for Waterford, looking to deliver his team with a 4-point advantage. That's going right though, it's wide. That is right and wide, so still just a goal between them. 4-9 for Waterford, 3-9 for Limerick. It's entertaining, to say the very least here. Huge crowd at Semple Stadium in Thurles. And the rain has stayed away, thankfully. It's typical of Ireland. It'll be raining when we're walking back to the cars. Here we come, and Timmy Hoolan with a goal puck out, midway between the attacking 65 and 45. The ball lands, and Tony Brown does well to pick it up and throws it over his head, and Ken McGraw's onto it. Now to Owen Kelly. Kelly on the 45, drills it in. It's over. It's over the crossbar by Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly, the scorer, and Waterford have moved 4 points in front. 4-10 to 3-9. 4-10 to 3-9 in Waterford's favour. Yeah, the champions, they've led from the very start. Limerick are struggling to take the lead. Here comes Timmy Hoolan with a goal puck out, midway between the attacking 65 and 45. Brian Begley has caught it. He didn't know he has it, but he has it now. Here he comes, Begley, in towards the fringe of the square. Brian Green has left it, and luckily Waterford have numbers back there, and Tom Feeney whips it away as far as the unmarked Tony Brown. Back in the centre half back position, down on top of Paul Flynn. Flynn has it, he's going for another goal. The shot is in, it's saved by the feet of Timmy Houlihan, and it's with Damien Rail, whose shot has been hooked from behind, and it's available for Limerick because they have a free. But Timmy Houlihan forced to make the save with his feet on that occasion, as Waterford still lead 4-10 to 3-9.
Well, Limerick defence will have nightmares about Paul Flynn, man. He's been a thorn in their side since the off, and he nearly got his 4th goal of the game there. He tried for another one a few seconds ago against Timmy Houlihan. He only sees the green flag, I think, at this stage. At the other end, Limerick were unlucky when Brian Begley put up a great ball. Limerick now making another substitution with Brian Geary going off and Paddy O'Dwyer coming on.
Paddy O'Dwyer hurls with Kilmallock, Brian Geary with Mona Lean. So Paddy O'Dwyer, young man, is on from Kilvahallow, Kilmallock, winners of the Limerick Minor Premier Hurling Championship for the past 3 seasons. Here they come. And that's with TJ Ryan, the fullback, to take the free. 22 minutes into the second half, a 35-minute half. A truly superb catch under great pressure by Tony Brown. The fullback Tom Feeney, who's hurled brilliantly today for Waterford. Up towards midfield, and Mark Foley brings it down under pressure. Well done, Mark Foley, say the Limerick fans. Mark Foley gives it forward, and it's Peter Lawler. Lawler inside towards the attacking 45, and Brian Begley, for once there's a few yards here, and Fergal Hartley heads towards the goal. It's still the biggest man in the field. Brian Begley shot in a point to leave a goal between them again. 4-10 to 3-10. 4-10 to 3-10. That's the story so far in the second half. 22 minutes precisely gone in this closing period of play. That means we've 13 minutes to go plus injury time. Back with the action, and Stephen Brenner to puck out the ball. Here comes Stephen Brenner, the goalkeeper for Waterford, hurls it down the right-hand side of the pitch, up towards the attacking 45. It's available for Limerick, behind by 3 points. They need something. TJ Ryan was looking for it. The referee now, Pat Ahern, has it instead. He's going to toss it between 2 players. 4 goals and 10 points, and 3 goals and 10 points waiting behind. Clem Smith has it, but he's been dispossessed. He goes to ground, looks for support, has that support behind, and it's TJ Ryan that's there. TJ Ryan up towards the attacking 45, and Waterford bring it down. Waterford, is there a free in or a free out? No free given. Play continues. The ball may break towards Fergal Hartley. Instead it might come towards Niall Moore. Niall Moore has it. He's going for the goal. Niall Moore has shot a goal. A goal by Niall Moore. Down level again in Thurles. 4-10 apiece. Niall Moore with a goal. Niall Moore with a goal, and 23 minutes of this second half. What fantastic entertainment we're having here. 4-10 for Waterford, 4-10 for Limerick.
Cracking goal, man. Niall Moran had no right to get that goal whatsoever. Managed to dispossess the Waterford defence and then thunder towards goal and only saw the back of the net. Stephen Brenner had no chance, and that has to be a boost to Limerick. They've been down so many times in this game and now they've drawn level again. We're in for a hectic finish.
4 goals and 10 points apiece. 23 minutes plus on in the second half. Level. My word, what drama unfolding before our eyes here at Semple Stadium in Thurles. 4 goals and 10 points for Waterford. 4 goals and 10 points for Limerick. Waterford warming up 2 subs. 4-10 apiece. Limerick have come from nowhere to be on level terms again. Now Stephen Brenner with a goal puck out. It's a big one from the Waterford goalkeeper. Lands inside the attacking 45. It's held almost by Ken McGrath. Breaks away from him. Limerick's captain Mark Foley has Stephen McDonough available behind. McDonough away as far as Ken McGrath. But now Limerick have grabbed possession and Owen Foley back inside towards Clem Smith. And Clem Smith, the Iron Man of hurling that he is, hurls this one inside the attacking 45. It's with Limerick on that attacking 45. And here comes Andrew O'Shaughnessy, the lead for Limerick for the first time today. Andrew O'Shaughnessy with his, I'm not so sure how much he's scored, but his score there has given Limerick the lead for the first time in the Munster Senior Hurling semi-final against the holders Waterford. It's 4-11 for Limerick and 4 goals and 10 points for Waterford, and Limerick descending, and it's Stephen McDonough that gets it towards the near sideline. It's been kept in by Paddy O'Dwyer and near at this sideline, but at the other end it's Fergal Hartley, and Waterford now have to come from behind as they hurl it through towards the attacking 45 with 10 minutes of normal time remaining, and Clem Smith going back to rescue the situation for Limerick, or indeed it was Mark Foley, and Mark Foley brings it down to Owen Foley, who in turn brings it down for Brian Begley to run onto it, and Begley onto his right side. He's shot forward, half blocked down, and now Conor Fitzgerald hurls it inside towards the man wearing 27 for Limerick today, Pat Kirby. Introduced at half-time. Up against him is Alan Kerwin, and Alan Kerwin and Pat Kirby colliding with a group of foot outwards, but Pat Kirby has it on the 30-metre line, way over the far sideline. What skill, but the end result is left and wide. Limerick leads still 4-11 to 4 goals and 10 points. Pat Kirby. 26 minutes into the second half. 4-11 for Limerick, 4-10 for Waterford.
I tell you, man, since Limerick have moved Brian Begley out from full forward, they've got huge joy from him, and it could have been the turning point in the game. Limerick are hurling well now. It's very, very difficult to call, but Limerick have shown great heart in this contest, and much change side from that which lined out at the start. And the forwards are putting it out for him. If Andrew O'Shaughnessy does half as well in the leaving cert, Mel, as he's doing here, he'll definitely have the 600 points come August.
Alan Kerwin is off the Waterford team. On her back, that is. Play continues. We'll follow that. Tony Brown clashing there with Paddy O'Dwyer. It's advantage Waterford right now to Owen Kelly. Kelly trying to cut his way through. 30 metres off of the goal. Shortens the grip in his stick. Puts it in there level. They're level again. 4 goals and 11 points apiece. 27 minutes done in the second half. 4-11 for Limerick, 4-11 for Waterford. Today's match from Semple Stadium, Thurles, is in association with the Arena Supermarket in Askeaton. 4 goals and 11 points apiece. Waterford are bringing on another sub. 21, that's Dan Shanahan is on. Dan Shanahan is on, and it's Owen McGrath that's off rather. Owen McGrath is off, Dan Shanahan is on. Dan Shanahan is wearing 21, the Lismore man. Upward play, a reminder of the score, 4 goals and 11 points apiece. 27 minutes done in the second half, 8 to go to the end of the game, and we're going to have a few minutes of injury time as well. Line ball is at midfield, all stand side of the ground. The line ball is going to be for Waterford. Waterford with the line ball. Ken McGrath keen to take it, and he is going to take it. Ahead of him is young Dunica Sheehan. Him coming out of Mass this morning in Adair with another talented sportsman as well, Brian Foley, brother of Mark. Upward play, ball has been cut inside. Peter Lawler gets a touch to it, so through trying to grab it is Andy Maloney. Ball scoots back, and Mark Foley, the Limerick captain, Hurls it onto his right side inside the attacking 65. Niall Moore coming out to greet it. He, of course, has scored a goal in the second half, but it's James Murray that has it right now. Down towards John Malaz. Stephen McDonough's out. Clashes with Stephen McDonough. Brilliant play by Stephen McDonough. There was a dart of a shoulder there that some people mightn't get up from. Here comes Waterford again. They're clearing their lines from their full back line. It's brought down by Clem Smith. Smith drilling it in towards Stephen Brenner. Does well under pressure. 7 or 8 metres out from his goal line. And feeds this one towards the left. It's going to be very close to the near sideline. The ball spills loose and it's advantage Waterford on the defensive 45 for them. Tony Brown, their captain. This one is side. It's out. A line ball for Limerick. Line ball for Limerick 6 minutes from the end.
Limerick hurling as if their lives depended on it now, Malin. No joy for Tony Brown on 2 occasions, particularly when Steve McDonough went through him with a shoulder just earlier. Clem Smith might have done better with that delivery in, but Limerick firmly in this game now and on the offensive against the breeze. Matter seems to have died off a bit, but Limerick finishing well.
4 goals and 11 points apiece. Here comes the sideline touch, and it's not a bad one from Owen Foley in towards the 20-metre line, and Tony Brown is back there, the centre back there as he is now, but wearing 8, and he's trying to release it forward. He does, but it only comes towards Donica Sheehan. Sheehan is shot, and it's blocked inside there by, well, a whole host of bodies, and Waterford managed to get it away. Waterford hurling it towards the Limerick dugout, old stand side of the ground. First piece of action for Dan Shanahan. Shannon up as far as Andy Maloney. Andy Maloney with TJ Ryan. Maloney, that's roaring for it inside. It's Ken McGrath, but he's unable to distribute it inside. And Limerick come forward with TJ Ryan. Ryan done inside the attacking 45, 35 metres out from goal. Limerick hit the front. Limerick hit the front again, and TJ Ryan with the score. 4 goals and 12 for Limerick, 4-11 for Waterford. The timepiece telling us we've 5 minutes to go to the end, but maybe 2 or 3 minutes of injury time. There's an injury to a Limerick player at midfield. Dave Keane rushes in, so too Dave Bylan.
That's an extraordinary point, man. A full back from 65 minutes into the game, arriving up in the half-forward line and putting it over with such aplomb. Just shows you the level of fitness in the Limerick side at this stage. And I think Waterford are beginning to wilt a little, man. Still very, very hard to call because we've seen 8 goals today. I'm not so sure we're finished with them.
I don't think we are either. I think it's cramps that's affecting Clem Smith. The cheers are going up for Limerick. They lead by a point in a breathtaking Munster Senior Hurling semi-final. That's not over just yet. 4-12 for Limerick. 4-11 for Waterford. The injured party's up. I think it was TJ Ryan. No wonder he got down with cramp after running that amount of yardage. 31 minutes into the second half of normal time. And it's Old Foley that grabs it for Limerick. Disappointed not to be on, but he's on now. Waterford and Fergal Hartley, 45 metres out from their own goal. This one hurled towards Dan Shanahan, the far side of the pitch. May break inside towards Micheál Walsh of Stradbally, another replacement on the team. The attempted clearance by Stephen McDonough has been blocked down by Micheál Walsh. Here's John Malone. Did he throw the ball? No, to the referee. Centre forward has a chance. It's in. It's over. Ken McGrath. They're level again. Ken McGrath with a point. 4 goals and 12 points apiece. 4 minutes to go plus injury time. I think we'll have a winner, all right. But which way it'll go, nobody knows. If the man above is listening, he might text us. Here he comes. Amy Hoolan with the goal puck out. He sends it down inside the attacking 65. It's Waterford, and for them it's the captain Tony Brown that hurls it pretty close to the near sideline, and Peter Lawler is out. Paul Flynn is down. Play continues. Ball spills out over this near line. The new stand side of the ground. It's a Limerick line ball. It's a Limerick line ball. 31.5 minutes into the second half. Limerick are bringing on a sub. Limerick are bringing on a substitute. I think it's Ollie Moore. Ollie Moore is coming on. Ollie Moore is on for Donica Sheehan. Line ball is for Limerick. 3 minutes to go plus injury time. Owen Foley is dyed the top of his head blonde. But it's still Owen Foley. We'd know him anywhere. He's going to take the sideline cut inside the attacking 65-metre line. It's Owen Foley to take at the team's level. 4 goals and 12 points apiece. 3 minutes to go of normal time. Owen Foley says he's going to send it to the left side. And it takes a deflection, but it manages to creep inside the 45. Here comes Niall Moore. Moore's shot is in. It's short though, in towards Begley. Got a touch there for the goalkeeper. Has he been fouled? He's looking for a free out. There is one now. There's a free out now for Waterford. Stephen Brenner has won himself the free. Stephen Brenner has won the free. They're level, 4 goals and 12 points apiece. This is what you call a humdinger of a game. A humdinger of a game. Humdinger. Brian Begley down, Stephen Brenner back up, Begley back up. Free is going to come for Waterford. We're going to have maybe 2 or 3 minutes of injury time, I reckon.
I see Dave Keane motioning to his players, Mel. I think we might have as many as 3 minutes of additional time. We haven't heard it over the public addresses yet, but Mel, it's anybody's game at this stage.
The free has been taken by Stephen Brenner. Deadlocked at 4-12 apiece. Conor Fitzgerald in his defence brings this one towards midfield. Niall Moore takes a tumble. Peter Lawler puts in a challenge. It's back with Waterford and motoring forward to them. It's Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy playing it towards the left, but the support there wasn't there, and it's PJ Ryan that has it ahead of Ken McGrath. And out to the other number 11, that's Niall Moore. Niall Moore, whose brother Ollie's on the field of play right now. Spins it up the field, and inside the attacking 65 they go. Inside the attacking 65-metre line they go. And it's the play does continue, and it's Limerick that have it right now, and it's Ollie Moore jostling for possession. It's back with Waterford, and Waterford hurl it downfield with Michael Walsh, and Walsh down inside the attacking 45, and John Milan has it on that attacking 45-metre line. Still Milan, short ball towards Ken McGrath, who wasn't quite expecting it, trying to get away from Owen Foley. His shot goes in towards the defensive square. A shot, Dan Shannon's shot has been saved, and Dave Bennett has fresh air, and play continues, and it's with Mark Foley. His attempted chance has been blocked. It's still with Waterford. 30 metres out from the goal. This one is swung in towards the goal. It's right and wide. My word, to the last minute of normal time.
Oh man, the Limerick goal led a charmed life on that occasion. How Waterford didn't get a goal or a point from that. 3 minutes additional time has been mentioned, but how Waterford didn't get a score off that last attack beggars belief.
3 minutes of additional time to be played. 3 minutes of additional time to be played. I can tell you here at Semple Stadium in Thurles, 4 goals and 12 points apiece. 4 goals and 12 points apiece. The Munster Senior Hurling semi-final. What drama. We're into injury time. Is the game set for a replay? 4-12 for Limerick, 4-12 for Waterford. The goal puck out has been taken. It's been fetched by Waterford. Is there a free for Waterford? There isn't. The play continues. Hearn has given Limerick the free. 60 metres out from goal. A chance for the winning score for Limerick. A bottle has been thrown in from the sideline. A bottle of Diet Coke that was half full. Free for Limerick. Waterford perhaps, no, he's going to throw it in. I think protests, I'm not so sure, but the ball has been thrown in anyway. And it's Owen Murphy that has it. Owen Murphy, now there's a free for Waterford, 50 metres out from their own goal. 50 metres out from their own goal. Paul Flynn says he's going to have a pot. He's not quite 40, he's midway between the 45 and defensive 65-metre line. Niall Moore is protesting that he has to go back those extra few yards. I'm not so sure whether he does or does not. But the free is going to come. For Paul Flynn, he's inside his own defensive 65. He hurls it in. It's going to be close. Is it there? Waterford lead by a point. 4-13 to 4-12, but there are still 2 minutes to go. In Thurles. TJ Ryan now pucks out the ball for Limerick. 4-13 to 4-12. Waterford come again. Paul Flynn to John Milan. John Milan inside, and awaiting is Ken McGrath. McGrath's shot is wide. 1 point between them. 4-13 for Waterford, 4-12 for Limerick. A minute and a half of the 3 minutes of injury time has been played. The goal puck out has been taken. Justin McCarthy's on the field of play, and it's Limerick that desperately need a score. Tim Smith throws the ball to Owen Foley. I'll tell nobody. Owen Foley goes forward towards the attacking 45. The ball inside towards Damien Whale, the right quarterback, 25 metres out. His shot has been smothered by James Murray, and it now comes towards Brian Begley. Begley has support behind it. Owen Foley hurls it first time. The ball is in towards the goal. They're level again. They're level in Thurles. We're going to a replay, I think. 4-13 for Waterford, 4-13 for Limerick. What's fascinating hurling here? The Sunday game, you miss the humdinger of a game. For safety reasons, the replay to be next Saturday, but there could still be a winning score in this match.
Blow it up, ref Mel, I'd be saying at this stage, because neither side deserves to lose after this game this afternoon. If we see as good a game for the rest of the championship, we'll be doing very, very well. 4-13 apiece. bit of luck about that point from Owen Foley. It came in off the top of the upright. No more than Limerick deserved. It's been a courageous comeback after a marvellous point by Paul Flynn. He'll probably get the kudos as man of the match from a Waterford perspective. But Limerick have had their heroes as well, man. And I think the youngsters who made their championship debuts today, in particular Andrew O'Shaughnessy, Niall Moran as well, have done extraordinarily well for this Limerick side.
Score here in Thurles as we tried desperately to get our breath back. 4 goals and 13 points apiece. The goal puck out has been taken. It's all over. It's all over in Thurles. Fools around the ground. Fools around the ground for the referee, but it's over. Limerick and Waterford will fight out another day. The Munster Senior Hurling semi-final has finished level. Waterford and Limerick. Waterford the holders and Limerick the challengers. A draw. Waterford disappointed with the referee. I'm not so sure, well, why, but it was a marvellous game from an entertainment point of view, and one we were delighted to bring you in association with the Arena Supermarket in Askeaton. The Munster Senior Hurling semi-final at Semple Stadium in Thurles, one which started late, has finished level. It's Limerick 4 goals and 13 points, Waterford 4 goals and 13 points. Brilliant stuff.